Good evening, my fine fellows. Today, I have Dark Deity to play. I was meaning to play this for a while, because I kickstarted this game and give them some money towards making it. I never got round to actually starting it, so today, I'm going to do a let's try of this, and if it's nice and suitable, and I record it all correctly, I'll continue the series, so we'll start. I've done all my settings already. Combat animations, I've changed music and everything down. Voice always remains at the top, sound effects down, music the lowest. Grid was on 0. I might change that later. I put it on 3, because I kind of like seeing a little bit of grid, but not a lot of grid in these kind of games. So for context, this is a Fire Emblem style stratagems game. That's kind of why I kickstarted it in the first place, so let's go. New game. For those who prefer to have an easier time with strategy elements, golden experience are tuned up, while enemy aptitudes are scaled down. Experience golden aptitudes set to the regular levels, intended for most players. That's probably what I'll go for. This soundtrack's great. Play on hero. Yes. Okay, let's see what we have. It is said that in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals, and mortals among the gods. A great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. People of Terrazel? Is that? Terrazel? Yeah. Terrazel, I'll call it, came together in peace. Little is left from that time, swept away in the deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods and divine artifacts contained therein. In the year 1105, I'm just trying to remember how you were supposed to state those. The year 1100. Sometimes you state it 1105. I'm just going to call it 1105 for now. Oh, that's a real good map as well. I've been into a lot of map drawing lately, and that's a real nice map. It's got its contour lines, all your different kinds of territory and domains. It's nice. This is the Kingdom of Etlan. The Kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Etlan, a nation that is long thrived off international trade and lush farmlands. So where's Delia? So we're in the top grid there. Okay. Though peace has reigned over for 25 years, Delia's king now sets his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Valdistar, Valdistar, assumed the throne a decade ago. On the day his father, Fasil, was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramoran royal family. It'll take me a while to get used to these terms, but we'll get there. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Amoran city of Alaris to the ground, Varric and his thirst for revenge plunged his kingdom into war. It is ill prepared for. Okay, that does happen sometimes in these sorts of things, where they think that they're going to be prepared for it, but then it turns out that they can't, because they can't, muster up the food and resources necessary to maintain an army of that size. The young king believes the solution to his troops' issues lies in a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. There's a little bit of a jump cut there. That is because for some reason, OBS and the recording don't want to be open at the same time. So if I click on OBS or any settings open, it closes the game window and it's really annoying. I'll fix that for next time, potentially. So he wants to hire all the recruits, even of the ones that are still currently at students. That's going to end well. In Quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out amongst their peers. So we have... The bottom right there is the guy from the front cover, who is probably the hero. We have what top left looks like a healer, perhaps. We've got a mage and a myrmidon, potentially, or like a generic swordsman. Okay. The Academy Trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank, or fall behind. For many, it's the most I was about to say opportune, but no. It's the most important day of the year. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals is simple, enjoyable even. Right, so I'm thinking... This could have been voiced, but it's fine not being voiced. It's just the problem is, me voicing it is horrible, because I can't talk all the time straight like that. I've been practicing, but it's fine. We'll get there. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again. Chapter 1, Journey Afoot. Oh, that's a real nice background. So does it auto-proceed, or do I have to press A? I have to press A. Okay. Slot 1, let's go. So which one's Irving? Is that the left guy? Yes, because he's more highlighted. What do you think Galen's got brewed up for this year's trials? And Garrick. Wait, didn't you have a sword in the previous thing? You're an archer? What did you have a sword for then? Well, so we stated, well, not stated, it's shown that you have archers and mages at least. And Irving is our main bro. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult. You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn, hearing, no son of mine should jeopardize a mission for the sentiment. Not for sentiment. Well, we could pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. We couldn't pick him without the other one. I think he just couldn't stomach the thought of his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented even if your father doesn't see it. Why don't you try convincing the Swordmaster that a 14-year-old who can't lift a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's a reason he doesn't enjoy conjuring, but doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Not to mention it, I wonder how far he would actually throw Alden. I'd wager he could toss him on the die. He could put a good toss on the tyke. So our mage is apparently younger than us. Okay. Interesting. I just noticed that voice volume is really loud. So let's turn music up a touch. Like that. Yeah. That's what we'll go for. We'll try that. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling on the big day? So Marin is probably our healer. I'm confident we'll pass. We'll certainly put in the training. Of course we'll pass. But I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Come on.
But I'm on the best team for any first year. I think what Alden is trying to say is that he really appreciates being on the team. So this is the team that we have for this event. Archer, swordsman, healer, potentially, and mage boy. Okay. Good. Now that I need you to... Now I'm going to need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. I'm oddly having trouble. This text is a little smaller than I'd like. I could have, you know, like upped it by 1 or 2 points or something. Right, if we win, I won't have to anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army, because I'll know she's ready. Oh, Marin's leaving for the army, and they're siblings. Is it? Well, there goes the mood. Promise you'll focus today and give everything your all, okay?
Yep.
Promise. Let's get going. Can't miss the trials standing around for a chat. If father doesn't kill me being stuck on a team with Alden just might. Oh, I love these graphics, they're so nice. You're the teacher, are you? Galen. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. We're prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind.
All right.
If any of you take hits, I'm ready to patch you up. Right, Marin is a healer.
No fair.
Can we go already? And so the trials begin. With such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? Okay. It's weird. I thought these sprites would be the other way around. So what we got? Warbow, hammer, mage, longsword against some short sword mooks. I don't know if this game has weapon triangle. Okay. I'm just testing all the buttons. That's a zoom of some kind. Cool. Wrong one. It's the other button. There we go. Enemy range. I'll keep that on for now. See, you see, I've added grid at 3 points. I think that's fine. Blade dancer class. We've got down here just trainees. Okay. What does X do? I may need some tutorials, but not. I'll have a try right now. So normally you'd go for a ranged hit. Oh, interesting. When you hover over a character, it shows you if they're useful against that enemy or not with the green little arrow. That's kind of nice. It's a good quality of life. It means arrows aren't as good because these are armored units, but arrows are good against clerics. Okay. Well, she's got a hammer, so we'll get... Can you hit from here? No. Interesting. What do we have? He has extra crit. And he's... Interesting. Each of the kinds of bows. Like, short bows seem to have... not as good crit. And they're the weakest. Warbows seem average but with no crit. Crossbows are weaker, way less, and have a bit less. Yeah, I'm going to go through a lot of the stats on this one, because I really want to know what we have. So he's got 2 heals. He has no magic stat and 5 luck. Okay.
Lead the way.
What do you have, good lady? So it was... There we go. Items and stats. Oh, she has auto heal, so every time she heals, she gets healed. That's really good. What do you have, bro? What do you have, bro? Allies within 2 tiles get 5 XP. Oh, and I noticed he has push. God, I love that mechanic from Fire Emblem so much. What do you have, little good child? Oh. Interesting. You're the villager of this game. Ah. So a villager is a person who starts off weaker but gets more stat gains, and he has the ability can't get less than 4 stats when leveling. That's kind of nice. Right, let's have a start. So I'll inflict... What is that, 10 damage or 13 damage? Okay, let's have a see. Okay, so it knocks it. So it is X to X.
How can I help?
Okay. I want healer to just run up here and potentially just whack this guy. That is enough.
Not one step closer.
Charge up a bonk to the face. Well done, Marin. Right, so then this individual over here is going to be our next victim. We're going to hit him with Arcane Blast. Because we can't get attacked back. Then Irving is going to stay up the front and hit with his sword. Is what he would have done if he didn't miss. Well done, Irving. That's fine. Misses are perfectly acceptable in these games. There's also a chance that that was a scripted miss.
It was not their day.
Right. So my boy took some damage. So in her inventory, let's have a quick check now. Does she have healing staffs? Or does she just heal because she is healed? I like these stats. Oh, and it even shows your aptitudes. Oh, I love that. This is what a lot of Fire Emblem games should have. So basically, every time she levels, say she gets 3 stat gains. Of those 3 stat gains, she's more likely to get HP, magic, and defense, because they are the height on her. These top 3. HP, strength. Strength? Was a healer? Right. Because she's Mace Lady. Okay. So we want you. Move over here. Heal. Yep.
Stay with me.
Oh, she gets XP for healing too. It's really nice. So, we're going to blast in here. Knock him to 6. Wow, magic is really powerful. What about you, Archer Boy? You are a 1 to 2 space, right? Range, specifically 2 spaces. Completely acceptable. We may have to get him these later on. Increased dodge. If 5 greater than the enemy's true speed. Oh. So that's how we double attack. Okay. Okay.
I thought you'd never ask.
We're getting there. I'd like to defeat that bottom enemy, but that'd put him immediately in everyone's range. But let's try. Let's try.
I'll take
Because
points.
Irving can run up the front and cause some extra damage. So we'll whack this top individual here. I really do like the UI. I think it's kind of nice. You know, the health and the mana potions things at the side. I think that's really cool. So one thing I don't know yet, which is going to massively matter, is if this game has permadeath. Tutorials. Do you have about... Oh, grave wounds, here we go. When a unit are defeated in battle, they will receive a grave wound. These wounds reduce one of their stats by 10% depending on what damage type killed them. The unit remains usable going forward, but these wounds are... Oh. Oh. Okay, that actually, that matters. That really matters. So you don't lose units, just every time that they fall, they get weaker as units. Interesting. What was that? What did I just see? Haste. What's that do? Did I miss that in his menu? Where does haste live? Is that just what rangers do? I mean, we can test what it does. Haste. It grants +1 move.
Chop chop.
I don't know how he has that. He just does. Can I get a nice bonk here? It'll knock him to 1 health. Ideally, I'd want to heal Irving right now. So I'd put him here. Even if he doesn't defeat him, Irving could do with the extra heal.
How can I help? Stay with me!
Yeah, I'm taking my time with this because I'm trying to learn all the little mechanics that we could have. So we've got 2 archers. Who's effective against archers? Irving, Garrick. Only Irving and Garrick. So we'll put him here. I'm trying to aim for my first level to be Irving, but it is potential not to do that, so let's go heal. We're okay right now because we only have 4 units to potentially heal. But I think later on, when we have more units, we may need some extra healers. Because our squad is kind of small right now, but it's a very balanced squad. What's Phase do? Phase the target across to the opposite tile, so it can summon it in front of him. Let's try. Let's test. Okay, so that's what my mage boy does. My archer gives +1 move. He phases. The lady heals. What does Irving do? Oh, Irving pushes. Okay. It seems like healers are the easiest to train because every heal gives them additional XP. Completely fine. Let's try hitting you. We would take a lot of damage, but we have 100% hit, so that's fine.
Little warning next time.
That's what does the level up do?
I've got a lot to learn.
HP, magic. What's mass? I'm not sure. It's Y. Trying to learn my controls. Increases damage and ability to exploit high advantage matchups. So 4 is Fortitude, I suppose? Plus your magic rares. Dex is accurate. In dodge. Okay. So this guy should have the most in terms of crit chance, because he's an archer. Because I don't have a quick swordsman yet. Oh, that was a great level. Yeah, the only swordsman I have is Irving, who seems to be more of a heavy. You know, a heavy swordsman, not a fast one. Like a dodge tank. He seems to be standard, generic, like, hero boy at the moment. Probably not great to call him generic, but like this guy, Blade Dancer, is more likely to be the dodge swordsmaster unit. It'd be nice to have one. So my mage isn't showing much use yet. Is that an opposing mage? I didn't check. Yes, that is an opposing mage. So it seems The only thing useful against mages are frontline units. Interesting. Why is that glowing green?
Let's do it.
Well, that's not glowing green.
Lead the way.
Is that just because I can potentially heal that unit? Okay, so let's go heal my archer boy.
Glad you're okay. My hard work is paying off.
That's not great. That's not terrible. I won't say it's the best stat gains in the world, but I think that's pretty fine. That'll knock me to 12. Can't run him in then. I'm gonna have to lure him out. So we're gonna have to go to here.
Let's do it.
Because if I did lure him, if I didn't, and I did run in like that, I would have definitely died. Because next turn he would have hit Irving. Okay, so what stats does Irving get?
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
So he's warrior. I was just making sure. Oh, you're his brother. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down. So he is a blade dancer. What does he do? Range 1, longsword. That's not terrible. Right, so to defeat him, we need to get some hits in. So that's a good hit there. Because Garrick in general will have better res than generic warrior boy. We'll do a heal.
Stay with me.
It's kind of nice having infinite heals, or at least it looks like infinite heals.
Test your resolve.
That settles that.
Right, so then we'll run Mage Boy. And then I can try Phase.
Have fun.
I mean, I might as well. It's a little bit of extra XP. There's no reason to not give him slightly more XP. So I want to... He seemingly will not move. So we need to defeat these two warriors. Okay. That is a nice chunk of damage. Right now, I'd rather level up my mage boy because he can't get XP as easy as healers can just by using heal.
Didn't give him much of a chance.
I mean, he can use war, but that's basically all he can do right now. So if we get a couple of hits in like this... I still don't know what that E and F mean. Actually, we can probably find out, can't we? Tutorials. Oh, now that is certainly a chart I was not thinking about. Okay. So Rune Cloak is probably for mages. Leather Armor being for your archer people. Chain Armor being what the dancer guy is currently wearing. And Plate is going to be main boys? Probably. Okay. How about combat? Yep. Mages can attack 1 or 2. Lock to 1 range. If a unit has True 5 and your opponent, they'll attack twice. That was not what I needed to know. I wanted to know what that in battle means. You know what the F or something like that actually means. Or does that just mean what rank weapon it is? Because Arcane Blast is an E. Is that all it means? Let's test. He has Longsword E. He has Longsword E, so it should say E versus E. It does. Cool. Figured it out. Alright, so we want to definitely heal Irving, because he's going to have to be in the middle. We're going to have to hit range here. And can I just run Irving in? I'll knock him to 1 health, because of course it will. How about this? That will KO him. But I'd rather not do that.
Together.
Okay. Okay, but now my longsword's gone to A. It wasn't A a second ago, was it? Or is it because advantage of different armor sets? So he's wearing full plate. I'm wearing full plate, and he isn't? You know what? We'll learn. Completely acceptable. We'll learn. Okay, enter. Yeah, I'm not used to Xbox controls. So that's why I'm clicking different buttons every now and again.
Really necessary?
Yes, look at that.
Lighter with every swing.
Well done, Irving. Again, 1 tier 1 token. I don't know what a tier 1 token is.
United, we are unstoppable.
Ooh. That's an interesting little menu there. Alright then. Cool. We're learning. I just noticed that king had red hair, so are these two royals? Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up a fight. I'm glad to hear it. Why, Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. A thrill indeed. Surprised, father? Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you accomplished today. You especially, Marin. Thank you, Master Gallon. Now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is in order. Of course, as I promised, brother, friends, if you'll excuse us. Forgive me if I've hardened in my years, Sterling. I didn't expect such a nostalgic visit. Unfortunately not, sir. You were never one to live in the past, always onwards and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our best graduates, at latest graduates. Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy. Naturally, there's no finer school to supply your ranks. But I hope to see the wars end well before our youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now. All of them. Is that so? I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load on a catapult? Could load a catapult. I wish I could say. Always a man of duty. The king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would not have heard of it. Vassal was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to Aramor? Guard your suspicions, Commander, and do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this decision. All too well. So we can get Blade Dancers. That's a nice, interesting class. Maybe we evolve into one of those, or we recruit one of those. We'll find out. Okay, I wonder which our characters are. You know, the ones who don't look generic. This graduating class is one of the finest. It's one of the finest cohorts I've ever had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as a headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the classes to follow will do the same.
Listen up.
I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We have received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at the academy is to be conscripted into the Delian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt like a lifetime away. I stood where you once have. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you will all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you'll be expected to exemplify our honour and our code. Life takes much from us, yet Brookstead still stands. You'll have an opportunity to lean. You will each have each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I'm told that you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Teresial know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Oh, is this my squad? I notice I have a lancer there, a good spear boy, and what looks like 2 healers. Or is that the other squad? Because there's 2 sets of 4. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Ah, so he's not related to the king then. Or he wouldn't have mentioned it in that way. So that top one is probably... Oh no, that's Lincoln there. The healer. Easily it would seem. He does not care for convention, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. Where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of the conscription tour, as well as my good friends. That is most definitely not a good boy, that is a very good Valkyrie lady. With sort of practical-ish armor. Because by the looks of it, the legs being exposed is one thing. But for a lance user, that's sort of fine, I suppose. For ease of movement. It's not that... I mean, her design looks really nice, though. Trying to justify fan service. Fan service is fine. It's fine. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us a lot about you. I thought you occupied the highest military rank in Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading this operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because the king had sent... If the king had sent anyone else, Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us? No. Wonderful to see you, but I can't be afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive in Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put into words how much even this flawed trip has meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, be sure to see your mother before you go. Also, do I get to keep Bianca and Lincoln?
Yes.
I mean, I would like an extra healer in a lance unit. I will. See you in Sojourn. Irving, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? He's not too busy... He's too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother, I imagine.
It's not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long. And not with great news either. Mother, I know. Varric's recruited the entire academy. What? How did you find out already? Word spreads fast in a place like this. I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Ah, well, then I guess you'll be leaving.
Irving.
Oh, Irving. I've already given one of my sons to Varric's war. Is it never enough? In the what were olden days? No. There was a lot of forced conscription back then. We knew this day would come if I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road and your friends. I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's putting into the war, it'll be over before you know it, and I'll be right back in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple, in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you, Tailbury, you know. Aww. I know, I'll miss you too. Well, I'll go grab my things. Right, before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. Oh, there's a map. I love this. That's so nice. On an actual map. Lovely. After passing the Brookstead trials, a day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy's students now must quickly say their goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. Contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of their recruiting quota. I'm thinking, are these 2 units it's going to be a Fire Emblem term, the Zeion, which is a character who is over-leveled to the extent of all your other characters, who will eventually get past in levels, but at the beginning are the units you can most rely on. We'll see. Good man. Your service to the crown will bring you your family honor. Oh, it seems those 2 units are different. So there's a chance that we'll get a thief, a lance unit, and something else. Okay, we'll see. Now, it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king has called. Who will answer? I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not where it used to be. Though I suppose if I have a few good years left in me. You have a voice, therefore we definitely have to have you. Should I do it, Ellie? I wager I'd look really good with a big old hammer. We're getting Elias and the lady. So we're getting a lance unit and a thief, maybe? How do thieves attack? Are they close range? Are they high speed to dodge? Choose your next words carefully, Seer. You have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forced conscription. I pray it doesn't come to that. Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I with her. Fortune favours us today. I thank both of you for your courage. Yeah, so the one in front of Elias, was it? The one with the 2 swords, his animation's slightly different because he's got a coin. I thought we may have also recruited him, but he might just be a higher class than the others. Just one catch. I've got to swing by the tavern and let the matron know I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want to find out how the hard way that she's out of her favourite barmaid. Oh, so you're a barmaid? Okay.
Right away.
Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Secure what provisions you can, and that we have a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. Okay. We've just got Sia, who's probably a thief unit by the looks of her sprite, but we'll find out. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you've got yourself into. Huh, alright. You prefer to travel light. Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Elias, by the way. The 2 of you have a lot of guts signing up like you did. The 2 of us? Right. Try overwhelming bravado and the lack of brains from my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, it sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. You've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. I think I have. Bandits in the streets. They're headed for the inn. Black Abyss. We just left home, and they're already in the thick of it. Where's that new recruit? I said I'd be ready. Good, prepare yourselves. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Lincoln and Bianca get to us. Right, the red-headed character is his aide by the looks. Okay. So what do we have? We have rangers, a strider, archers, an arcanist, barbarian. Wait. They have +1 weapons. Do we ignore them? A witch hunter. So they have... oh, yeah, we don't have a cavalry unit. Interesting. The witch hunter is a bow class. Interesting. What's our objective, anyway? Survive for 7 turns. So by the looks of it, we want to stay out of anybody with a +1 weapons range. So that'd be these ones down here. Right, so let's look at his new units. The Bacillard. Yeah, she's an arch. She's definitely a thief unit. A rogue, huh? Plus 50% effect from healing items because she's a barmaid. Okay, of course she is. And you've got a trident. He has a small Ooh! You have a higher crit than everybody else. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to start... Hang on, let me check. It's this one. Your range is 1, so you are a close range unit. Right. Let's start getting some hits in there. Allow me to 16. Oh, that's what them numbers are. Advantage. Okay. Right, so then I would like to get you down here as well. But we can't risk that yet. Let's just do what we can and cause little bits of chip. We've got a little bit of chip there. We'll get Elias here.
You're just another cur.
Immediate crit.
Together.
Sure. I'll take an immediate crit. What's that say? Yeah. I want to give my thief some levels, but I can't just run her out in front of 4 units. So we're going to have to heal Mage Boy in case he takes any more damage. I don't know what you do yet. Thinking like if she had the ability to run in and then run back out again. Oh, she has disarm. I didn't check. What do you do? I didn't check what your skill was. You know what? We'll find out. We'll find out in a second. We should be able to wipe out most of these units here. I think those 2 in the bottom right are units you can attack if you want, but you don't have to. And by attacking them, you can get extra bonuses and XP. Okay. So we did take more damage than we wanted to during that battle phase. But ideally, I'd want to get Irving out. So to do that, we'd need a ranged hit. Like this.
Was that really necessary?
And then we can get Seer at the front. She doesn't cause huge damage.
Little warning next time?
Where's a tier 1 token? We need to heal Seer.
Fresh as a daisy.
And then we can get...
At your disposal.
What do you do? Gain. Oh, you lock units. Interesting. Well, Mage Boy's about to level. But he also needs to heal. So, put enemy range on. That's fine. Yeah.
I've got
Oh, that was a good level. Real good level. So we need to move Irving down.
I'm on
And we'll move Elias down as well. At least for now. It's a lot of units. We can arch through tiles. That might be worth it, actually. We'll arch. We'll use some archer skills through some tiles. But then I don't have 4 units to cover all of everything, so I'll knock them to 11. And they have 3 archers, so that's not ideal. Unless heal him now. Irving can stand here.
You have my thanks.
Because that will cut off a lot of their units. And then... Can you just... You can't steal, can you? You've only got disarm. So you do that so your enemy can't attack you back. Interesting.
At your disposal.
I'll run Elias here. That's not ideal. They can have lots of hits right now. And I'd rather not lose any units. We could just wall up. Leave him here, so then they can't attack my healer. Ideally, I just want to wreck all these fools here.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. He can survive a good few of those. I want to put Seer there. That gives him 3... No, it gives him 3 abilities to get hit. If I put him there, I can get it from 3 different ways. Yeah, okay. I didn't really want to heal, but I can't really use Seer right now. I'm going to leave her there for now. I don't have an opportunity to use her much yet, which is not great. She might be good for finishing off units. I'll find a use for her, don't worry. Irving is not going down. Not anytime soon.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Literally no damage. Well done, Elias. It's weird to be so somewhat strong early in a strategy game like this. Yeah, like these units could probably try and beat and take these weapons. But I'd need to get Seer down to disarm them. Wait, we don't have an axe unit, do we? Thinking they both have the same portrait, so they can't be recruitable. Right, let's see.
I guess.
I'll get 2 hits in and it'll knock me to 3. Not ideal. Can I just whack him? I can. Or I can just hit him with a fireball. That works too.
That settles that.
Okay, so my archer is currently not great at health. At all. And yeah, I'm going to have to give him a heal. Irving can get a couple of hits in, because he's basically unkillable right now. Right, so it's these units over here that we got to deal with first. So Elias is basically at full health anyway. I'll run you down. 1 hit, that's not enough. I have to find a use for her at some point. But he'll hit me twice. That is vaguely acceptable, I suppose. No, we'll get a hit with Elias first. Okay, we tried to get a hit in with Elias. It didn't work. So now the other problem is we have to heal Seer, because one of these guys is probably going to attack her. We'll move her back a square. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to take my healer out from full health, sir. Even if you have the best dodge chance in the world, you will go down eventually.
My hard work is paying off.
Just like, no damage. If I can clear these units up by about turn 5, I might attempt to get those plus weapons in the corner. Might give it a try. I kind of want to just weaken a character for Seer to defeat.
Are you sure?
What does Seer cause? 7. Not ideal.
Thought you'd never ask. Proudly meeting expectations.
Well done, Garrick. We're going to attack the archer, can't we? Weaken him a touch. It's not massively going to matter. Just up here that we need to deal with first. So let's take out this bandit. Good. Defeated. So now we've got 3 hits for 2 units.
How can I help?
Can you... You'll knock him to 14. That is... fine, but you've only got a 50% chance to hit. He's probably the most annoying because he's a bow user. I'll try and take out the bow user first. Means I'd have to put you here to whack the bow user again. That probably wouldn't work, would it? Okay, let's try this. So now we'll try that. Okay. I can't state that that was the best turn I've ever done. But Irving should be able to hold his own round there. He is really hard to beat with bows. Yes, let's go. Oh, this is turn 6. I won't get to these units over here then. So maybe on a new game plus when your units are slightly stronger, maybe?
Have fun.
I did not mean to do that. Huh. Okay, so let's see. He's going to be irrelevant. He is not going to get near my units at all. So we need to... 82% chance to hit and he's still dodged. That's not great. Archer boy. Nice hit there. Yep. Need to get Seer some XP. So let's try...
You dropped something. Fine by me.
Really do like her design. So he currently has no weapons, so I should cause a lot more damage. Never seen a bloody unit like that. So tanky for no reason. Got 2 bow units. If I move, he's going to attack Garrick. That's fine. Is it Garrick? Elias. That's fine.
I'll take point.
Yeah, let's take out the bow guy. Yeah, I knew he'd hit Elias there. That's fine. Hit Seer. Sure, for 1 damage. Well done.
Time to turn the tide!
Go on, Irving. Well done, boy. We've got a heal. Yeah, right now, the only 2 units I can send in to receive blows is Irving and Elias.
With every swing.
Alright, so we've survived 7 turns, so we're doing okay. How much more little amounts of XP can we gain?
You dropped something.
So we'll lose disarm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure. I mean, that is a lot of damage. Well done. And we need to finish off this unit here. Who's about to level? Look in the bottom left corner. You are. We'll send Elias down. We'll get a level. Almost. Then I can send you over here. Oh, that was a real nice hit. So it's going to have to be Irving then. But it would have been if he'd have successfully dodged that hit. Then my healer's going to have to walk up here and bonk this guy with a hammer. Yeah. Okay, I think we did alright. I mean, you can attack Seer all you want, it's not going to make any difference. Yeah, well done.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
All right.
It's a real nice level as well. Survived. Stage clear.
United, we are unstoppable.
Yeah, I want to know what weapon tokens do. Okay. There, by the tavern. I'm glad to see you all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. You may be surprised to learn that this isn't the first time I've stepped out of a tavern into a skirmish. Hardly. That was hairier than I expected.
Indeed.
Yes. No fine academy or drunken brawl can fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits with us. They both held their own. Now I know that Seer's more used to disarm your opponent and cause damage. It seems like, well, so far, because I've only got one of each class, that each class have their own unique skills. Or maybe each character has their own unique skill. Based on the charred bandits, I'd assume one of them is an adept. Or at least an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Nolius for purification, would you?
Not even.
That would spell the end for both of us, I'm afraid. Some say it takes better to know one. It takes one to know one. Ah, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. That's where our talents inspire the least superstition. I found so long as you're standing under the right banner. Who are those guys anyway? Those were Amorans. No, Aramorans. We're supposed to fight. Believe me, I would not have ended so quickly or neatly if we were up against the forces of Aramor. No, bandits more likely. Huh? We've had trouble with bandits over the last few months. But for the last week or so, it's been quiet. Maybe they've been gearing up for a big attack like this. These bandits you speak of, you know where their base of operations is? Not exactly, but I know they used to ambush folks from the northeast crossroads. Had to patch up a couple of travellers who came that way through, bleeding like a summer pig. That is an expression, sir. That's just a day's trip north of here, correct? Just about. You don't look like you moved too fast, though, so don't hoist me to the gallows if I'm off by an hour. Lincoln, the sun's already low in the sky, and Varric's not one to overlook a delay. We just recruited the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffians. What about the other recruits?
I'll give the word.
I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make a good time to Sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. We best reach their camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I can tell you one thing. The townsfolk will be glad to be rid of these thugs. Well, okay then. We did quite a lot there.